Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the short hair era. I know it looks kind of goofy right now. It is in like a Ellie Williams type bun, but I'm still deciding how I feel about it. Okay, but anyway, today's video is going to be an updated what is on my iPhone 11. Yes, I do still have an iPhone 11 in the big 2026. I have the black iPhone 11. The back is like the black gloss and is very badly cracked. We are not going to talk about it. And then I just have a very basic transparent case and then I just have a cute little Snoopy at the back. Okay, first things first, we're going to start off with my lock screen. It is currently fall where we live, so my phone is also kind of fall themed. And then if you swipe to the side, I have like a little Notions favorite board. I don't really use Notion on my phone, but it's just there. And then I have these two Pinterest widgets. I don't know why they're not working. I have like this little battery percentage thing, so if my phone is connected to my AirPods, it'll also show the battery on here. I have a locket widget and then just like my version of a speed dial for my mother. And then we move on to my actual phone. Now this is how it regularly looks, like this brown shade, but I feel like this is gonna get really boring to look at in this video, so I'm going to edit and put it in default. Oh, it looks so ugly. Okay, first things first, we have my first page. I only have 2 pages and I try to keep it as organized as possible. I say while having 102 notifications. We're not going to talk about it. Okay, first things first, up here I have a folder. This is just kind of like my YouTube folder, so whether it's like editing apps, photo editing apps, everything kind of goes in here. So first we have sub count, which I deleted for a very long time, but I don't know, I just randomly installed it again the other day, but just like shows me my sub count. I can refresh it, you quickly check, whatever. And then next we have YouTube Studio. If you're not a YouTuber, you might not know what this is, but it's just like where YouTubers do all of their management. So looking at views, analytics, you can also like check comments. It just does a lot more than the basic like YouTube mobile app does. Next we have Epidemic Sound, which if you don't know, I used to use Thematic for my videos and I really liked it at the time, but the type of music I wanted to start using in my videos was really hard to find on Thematic. So recently I switched over to Epidemic, which I low-key prefer because I don't have to put an individual link for each song in my description. And then also there's a mobile app, which is so much easier as well. Next is the Canon Connector app. This is just the app you can connect to your camera, so that it's a lot easier to transfer photos without having to like plug in your laptop or whatever. Next I have Canva. I wanted to try and use Canva more for thumbnails and stuff this year and that just did not happen. I have my apps that I use and I just can't change, I'm sorry. Next I have Fonto, which is my thumbnail app. This I mainly use for like the basic look of the thumbnail. This is the last thumbnail I was working on. I'll just have some random stuff out for if I change my mind on what I'm doing, and this is kind of where I move around text, do like the title. And then next we have Moldiv, which is the first app that I use when I'm making a thumbnail. So that's to actually add the photos together, which I've used Canva for before and it is more practical. I'm just so used to Moldiv. And then I have CapCut, which is the editing app I use. Next I have PixArt, which is also an app I occasionally use for thumbnails. Okay, and then next we have the app Locket. This is basically just an app where you can take a little photo and then you can have a bunch of friends in the app and it like sends that to them. Yeah, there's a little photo of me filming. Okay, next is the YouTube app. I don't have to explain that. Next is kind of like my socials app. If you don't already know, I'm at the moment not allowed to have social media until I'm 18. So this is why this is kind of bad. But I have Pinterest, Locket, and then WhatsApp, which WhatsApp is where we live, like the main form of communication. Okay, next to that I have this widget. For my widgets, I just got kind of cute photos that match the vibe. And then below that, I just have a calendar widget. And then below that, I have another widget of just like Converse. And then we have my Apple folder, which is the one that has all the notifications. The thing is, when my phone is on the customized mode, what's it called? Not liquid gloss, like when it's tinted. When it's tinted, the notifications aren't as like in your face, so I just forget to open them. So like messages, phone, mail, like it's so bad. I'm obviously not going to take you through the entire Apple apps. I'm just gonna quickly scroll through them. Okay, and then the folder next to that is kind of like my productivity folder. So first we have Flora, which I haven't used this app in so long, it's looking nostalgic, but it's basically you grow like a tree. It's basically to stay off your phone while you're like studying or trying to be productive. Then I have Notion. Then I have Goodreads. I'm currently not really reading that much, but this is my Goodreads account if you want to go follow. Next to that, I then have Audible and Playbooks. Never use them in my life, I'm gonna be real. And then I have Duolingo. I recently found out that I've been saying it wrong my whole life. And then my next folder is my shopping folder. This is a dangerous folder, can I just say. Okay, but first I just have like the wallet app. Then I have Absa and Capitec, which are two of my banks. Then I have Takealot, Cotton On, Amazon, Starbucks, and then Check 6060, which I can't actually use because I'm underage. Why does Check 6060 make you need to be 18? I don't understand. And then next to that I have Apple Music. Before you start, yes, I am an Apple Music user. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not ashamed, to be honest. I'm a proud Apple Music user. And then this is my Spotify account. We're not going to talk about the Resident Evil stuff. Okay, and then we also have the little like bottom tab. I'm not actually sure what you call this. I first just have Journal, like the Apple Journal, and then I just have Apple Music, Pinterest, and then WhatsApp again, because I would say those are my 3 most used apps. Moving on to the next page, I have another little battery widget, and then I have 2 more picture widgets that also match the full vibe. The first app I have is just the camera app. Next to that I have Flow, which is a period tracker app, and then next to that I have Life 360. We have the Learner's driving app. I've had that on my phone since I'm 15 and I haven't used it in months. We're not going to talk about it. Then I just have my Google folder, so this has Google, Gmail, and Google Maps. Then I have my games folder. This has some really random stuff. If there's a game that I don't want to delete because I don't want to lose my progress, I just leave it in here. And then I have the most random games on my phone. But first I just have Block Blast, I have Roblox, I have the My Little Pony game. Do you remember the... That's Chloe snoring, by the way. The My Little Pony game phase. That was crazy. I have Minecraft, I have Brawl Stars, I have like a supermarket simulator, I have a Capybara and Friends game, I have Subway Surfers, I have BitLife, I have the PS app and the PS Remote Play app, and then I have Skinseed, some like Minecraft shader apps, Fruit Merge, Tie-Dye, Heyday, and then PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator, which was my like hyperfixation for the beginning of this year. Okay, next folder is just kind of random, to be honest. First we just have Netflix. Then I do have Spotify because Chris lets me piggyback off of his Spotify account, so if he makes a playlist or I make a playlist for him, it's just easier to put it on there. And then I have Airbuds, which is kind of like a weekly recap of your music, and you can follow like your friends and see what they're listening to. Then we have our solar app. We recently got solar panels, so that's just to like track what's going on. I actually don't really know how it works. Then I have Letterboxd. I've been trying to get consistent with Letterboxd, like updating it and stuff. I have Apple TV. The next folder is kind of like my health folder, so I have Shut Eye, which is a sleeping app. I haven't used this in a while. It can like record your sleep, so if you make noise and stuff, which I sleep talk, but this does interfere with your alarm. Like you have to physically set an alarm on this app, and I've just been too lazy to do it. So then I just have the I'm Sober app to track how long I've been sober, and then I just have the Flow app again, and then the Fitness app, and that is everything on my phone. I feel like you guys have seen my phone so many times and it barely ever changes. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I will try my best to respond. I'm just not a very techie person, so if I don't know what to talk about, I apologize. Okay, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you stay until the end, comment the bear emoji. Also, let me know how my short hair looks. I really need some outside opinions. I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Bye.